your brother were great.
You damn right we were.
They know that old James Storm's a long-haired redneck. And they know that after I get done whooping somebody's ass, I like to indulge in adult beverages. But what I don't do, I don't go around disrespecting people like you've been doing ever since you got here.
No. You are disrespecting me right now by speaking to me in that tone of voice, because you are nothing more than an alcoholic that is full of hot air. That's all you ever will be. Just stand there.
I think Matt Hardy struck a nerve.
Oh, no, you ain't got to back up. Let me tell you who I am. I'm the man that will walk into a bar and bust you right in your face. And then I will walk out with your girlfriend and take her home and make you buy me a case of beer and come over and watch me and her have a good time. So what you need to do is shut your damn mouth, get your brother on out here, and let's see how great you are.
Storm, just calm down. Calm down a notch or three. This is going to happen. But it's going to happen when I want it to, and that is not tonight. It's going to happen a sacrifice. And let me tell you this. All these piece of trash fans that don't even respect what we do. No, look at me in the eye. If these piece of trash fans wanted to see the greatest tag team in the history of this industry, believe me, they would have to pay to see them. So this Sunday, myself and my partner will be a sacrifice. But I hate to bust your bubble. My partner isn't Jeff. It's not Jeff Hardy. It's not my brother. My partner is someone who knows you inside and out, someone who knows each and every one of your weaknesses. And right now, let me apologize for your very unfortunate twist of fate. And sorry.
No, it's more like sorry about your damn luck.
No! What? It's not Jeff Hardy who's going to be the partner of Matt Hardy this Sunday. It's the Wildcat Chris Harris. For 4 years, Chris Harris and James Storm of Beer Money, they dominated TNA Tag Team Wrestling. Has something like half a dozen reigns as World Tag Team Champions. And now opponents this Sunday in the tag title match.
The last time you walked in the ring as TNA Tag Team Champions.
Matt Hardy just struck with mind games.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Tijuana, Mexico, Sangriento.
Time for the No Limits X Division to take over Impact. Second match for the high-flying masked luchador from Mexico, Sangriento. Impact debut last week, Taz. He went one-on-one against Suicide.
And what a debut it was for Sangriento. Big victory for my man here from Mexico. And a big victory over the man of mystery known as Suicide. Not an easy feat getting the Duke on Suicide. But Sangriento, he got it done.
And his opponent from parts unknown, Suicide.
The former X Division champion Suicide repels into the arena. Last week, Suicide came up short against Sangriento. Tonight, a chance to even the score, and Tazlis just has to put pressure on Suicide to not be defeated 2 straight weeks on Impact by the same man.
I totally agree, especially a newcomer. Especially a newcomer if you're Suicide, and it's hard to tell the emotion when you're wearing a mask, but then again, they're both wearing masks. But who knows what's going on under those masks, but I said mask a lot.
Lots of questions, and we have more questions that are going to be answered tonight, including the identities, the reveals of both the network representative, that individual who has been a thorn in the side of Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff, and Immortal, as well as Ms. Angle. Got any more ideas? We heard the hint earlier from Kurt Angle. It's someone that Jeff Jarrett knows, someone from his past.
Yeah, I mean, that's very intriguing. I mean, that Kurt would say that to Jarrett. So, man, impressive. So who the heck knows who this female is that has a history with Jeff Jarrett, who Kurt's talking about? Well, we knew that Sangriento from your scout self, from your people down under there. It's not down under, that's Australia.
That's Australia.
Yeah,
talking about Mexico. Top independent luchador in Mexico. Made his debut in TNA on Impact 1 week ago with the victory. Now a missile drop kick off the top.
Kip up. This guy's got some moves. He must have been watching some of my old tapes.
Or not.
Right. He said, A-OK, Sangriento. I don't know what that was about, but he did it. Oh, my God, that running forearm right in the Suicide's face.
That will derail the momentum of Sangriento.
Yeah, so I'm going to get off topic here, but, you know, you've got a long history with Jeff Jarrett. I mean, I would think you might have some kind of idea who Kurt Angle's talking about.
Racking my brain ever since Kurt Angle brought it up early in this Impact broadcast. Thinking of the different organizations that Jeff's been in, the organizations that I worked with Jeff in. As Suicide goes for the pin, gets 2, and Sangriento gets the shoulder rolled. And well, I tell you, I've got several people in mind.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We're going to find out tonight, which is, that's the cool part. Well, not for Jeff and Karen Jarrett, but for us.
Here we're going to find out who Karen Jarrett has to face in the ring this Sunday at Sacrifice.
Oh! Wow. Sangriento missed with one kick, caught with another. This guy is just loaded with excitement and exuberance, Sangriento.
Full speed ahead into the corner. Suicide misses with the clothesline, and Sangriento. Revolution around. Drops him with the DDT. Covers and hooks the leg, and just 2.
Close. You gotta tip your mask like that to Suicide for that kick out. It was a nasty DDT, but Suicide had the wherewithal to kick out.
No Limits X Division on display, and Sangriento, his specialty. Gonna go high risk from the top.
But he rolled through, and now Suicide counters. What the hell is this? Ooh! That's it.
A pin attempt and another near fall, this time by Suicide.
Suicide seems a little frustrated, a little surprised he didn't get the win.
Trying to even the score in this series. Trying to make it 1-1 after Sangriento got the victory last week.
Face first goes Suicide. Sangriento just planting the man of mystery.
Intensity of Sangriento. Catches Suicide right in the midsection with the boot. Gonna spring back off the middle rope. Caught him again. 2, and beat him again.
Your winner, Sangriento.
How impressive. Back-to-back. Last week to this week, victories for Sangriento, both on Suicide. That springboard backwards into that cutter. Hold on here.
2 for 2. And he beat a former X Division champion in Suicide. And the celebration, the post-match celebration of Sangriento cut short by the appearance of Immortal, Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff, and Ric Flair.
Some power players, 3 household names, and 3 very controversial figures. A good chunk of their careers. That's a lot of success walking down that ramp, folks.
Immortal gonna take the spotlight now on Impact on a night when we will find out the identity of the network representative that has been causing all kinds of problems for Hogan, Bischoff, and Flair.
Suicide caught one in the airbag there. Thanks to the nature point.
Yeah, once again, Immortal showing a total lack of respect for the X Division.
Well, Ric Flair, came back. He was out on his shoulder injury, but he came back a little early here for this huge occasion to see who the network rep is.
The games are over. If you don't have a telephone, a telegraph, a newspaper, running water, iPhone, iPad, fax machine, whatever the hell it is, and you don't know I run this place, you must be hiding under a rock somewhere. So right now, I want that network rep to get his ass out here, or her ass out here.
Will the network representative answer the pleas of Hulk Hogan and Immortal? Ladies and gentlemen, the answer is right after this. As we return to Impact during the break, Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff, and Ric Flair invited Jeff and Karen Jarrett to join them. They await the appearance of the network representative.
The games are over. I want to know who the network representative is. I run this damn company, and I want them right now in my ring.
It's not Foley. Could it be? Could it be Mick Foley as the network representative?
It's me, Hogan. You may have thought you were the smartest man in the history of the business, and maybe you were. I mean, things were looking your way. On March 3rd, they started to unravel, didn't they? I mean, Immortal had just come together perfectly. Jeff Hardy was the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, and then someone known as the Network got in the way. Introduced someone known as the Icon Sting. And your plans, they started to unravel, didn't they, Hulk? There was someone there to checkmate you every step of the way to make sure your grasp on TNA was not concrete. That someone is me. You got something to say, Bischoff? You got something to say? You want to get in my face? Whoa! You want to get in my face? Go ahead, Hulk. You want to take a shot? You want to take a shot at me to make damn sure it's a good one? I know you'll drop me, Hulk, but I might get up. I might get up, and if I do, you and you'll never work here again. I'm a network executive, and you get out of my damn face. Am I understood? Because this show is no longer about you, Hulk. It's not about the money you make. It's not about you. And it's not about you. This show is about wrestling. Because as of now, wrestling matters once again. It mattered when I was a kid in Madison Square Garden and saw you win the World Championship. It mattered when I saw you and Steamboat put in 48 minutes in East Rutherford. And sometimes we forget the fact that wrestling matters, so I'm saying it now. From now on, this show is about wrestling, and this show is no longer TNA wrestling. Impact.
You
wrestling.
can't do that thing.
I just did.